Hello and welcome to Sentinels of the Multiverse, the video game. As we're going to take on, the Prime Wardens are going to take on Kismet. We're going to start that match. But before I do, I'm going to do some more monologuing because, before the match with Deadline, I was monologuing quite a bit about how I thought that I had improved in my skills, and therefore that's why maybe I won against the Gloomweaver, and because that was a new one I'd never played against and seemed like kind of a hard, tricky villain to defeat, even though he was a level 1. And then the game was like, what? You think you're skilled? You think skill has anything to do with this? And gave me all those bad cards. I mean, it was horrible. And I think what the game has proved to me is that skill is not very important in the game, that luck is the most important. You can be the most skilled player in the world, in my opinion, based upon my experience. Others who are more skilled than I, and be maybe the most skilled player in the world, may disagree with me. But if the game gives you nothing but bad cards, then it doesn't matter what skill you have. For example, during the Deadline match, for 99% of the game, Captain Cosmic might as well just been off having a cup of coffee. He contributed nothing to the game. Kept drawing all these cards that said, well, you could do this with your constructs and that with your constructs, but would never draw any constructs. And the constructs he did draw were not helpful at all to what was going on in the match. Vice versa, the Argent Adept, who so far in this series of their matches has for the most part been sitting out and having a cup of coffee and not really contributing to the team, this time carried the team with the cards that he drew. But even Haka was drawing cards that were of real no use. I mean, and couldn't really protect them from the environment. When he finally got the environment card to protect everybody from the environment, didn't have any of the protection stuff that could come from Captain Cosmic or himself, and therefore there was one round where he practically got defeated in one round because of what happened with the environment and the damage getting redirected towards him. And if that hadn't happened, then everybody would have gotten beat up pretty badly. Tempest was drawing, 3 of his cards seemed to always be, hey, dig through your trash, have everybody dig through their trash and pull out cards that they want. Except nobody had any trash. Or if they had trash, it was trash, like not usable. Or there was only like 1 or 2 or 3 cards in their trash because for Deadline, he keeps reshuffling the heroes' decks back in the trash back into their deck. So it was like those cards were absolutely non-usable, as well as most of his other cards that he had in play he kept drawing. Luckily, though, we got his healing card pretty early in the game, which, when you look back at the other episodes, is pretty rare. I think only this game, the Deadline game and the Gloomweaver game, is the only time that card has come up. But it was lucky it did in Deadline because he was able to keep healing the heroes and keeping them alive. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure they would have lost. So, I'm thinking it comes down to, if you get really good cards, you get really good luck, and you know how to play a hero decently, then you can win with little skill. But if you are drawing cards that are, you're somewhat lucky, or you're just getting an average kind of deals or draws, then in that case, I think skill does matter, because you need to know how to play those cards you're getting. But if you're getting low luck draws or no luck draws, which was what I was kind of experiencing at the beginning of the last game with Deadline, then forget about it. Doesn't matter how skilled you are, you're going to lose. So to me, that's what it seems to come down to. But there I am monologuing again, and I think maybe the game was like, oh yeah, cut you monologuing about how maybe skilled you are, I'll show you. But like the game can hear me. But anyway, all right. Well, we're gonna start the next game, and we are going to face Kismet, who I've never faced against, never fought against, and she is a level 2 difficulty. She's the Charmed Scoundrel. So at the start of the game, Kismet enters play Charmed Scoundrel side up. The talisman is put into play, Enchanted Heirloom side up. The villain deck is shuffled. And then the gameplay is at the start of the villain turn, if the talisman is in front of a hero, Kismet flips. If Kismet did not flip this turn, she deals each hero target 1 psychic damage. Whenever a hero target deals another hero target 4 or more damage, 1 Jinx card is destroyed. At the end of the villain turn, the top card of the villain deck is revealed. If it is a lucky card, it is put into play. If not, it is shuffled into the villain deck. Okay, so I probably won't remember all that, and we'll be going, what's going on? When she flips, she becomes the deranged miscreant. And at the start of the villain turn, if the talisman is in the villain play area, Kismet flips. If Kismet did not flip this turn, she deals the talisman 2 irreducible psychic damage. So she's trying to destroy the talisman, I guess. At the end of the villain turn, Kismet regains 1 hit point for each lucky card in play. Then Kismet deals the hero target with the highest HP X psychic damage, where X equals 9, minus the HP of the talisman. So the more the talisman is hit, the more psychic damage she's going to deal. So I guess that means we need to heal the talisman. I don't know what the talisman is. I don't know what any of this is. But that's what she looks like without the text, and that's what she looks like there without the text. So, all right, I don't know. We have Fnatic and Haka and Tempest, the Arjun Adept, and Captain Cosmic. And they are going to be playing in Insula Primalis. So let's fight. So I can't even do a female voice. Poor lost little heroes. It looks like your luck has just run out. Your evil-doing ways are numbered, no matter how dangerous you are. Have at them, allies. Okay, talisman. We'll see what that is all about. And of course she's going to hit everybody because why not? I mean, it is Sentinels of the Multiverse. But hey, if it's only one, one hit point at a time, we probably won't have a problem. So, imminent destruction, one-shot Jinx. Destroy all environment cards. Kismet deals each hero target X projectile damage, where X equals the number of environment cards destroyed this way plus 1. Oh wow, this doesn't look safe at all. Oh sure, it had to do a plus 1, so that like when it comes up in the first turn, then, it can't be 0. Why can't it be 0? Why you gotta be cheating? Alright, it's not cheating. Wait, yeah, okay, see that's where I'm like, what? How many cards she gonna get? Talisman. So it's an enchanted heirloom, 7 hit points. When flipped to the side, restore this card to 7 hit points and put it in the villain play area. This card is indestructible when reduced to 0 or fewer hit points. Flip this card. Increase damage dealt by Kismet by X, where X equals the number of Jinx cards in play. So when it's flipped, it's a stolen charm. When flipped to this side, restore this card to 7 HP and put it in front of the hero with the highest HP. This card is indestructible. When reduced to 0, okay, it gets flipped again. The hero this card is in front of gains the following power. Reveal the top 3 cards of any one deck. Put them back on top of that deck in any order. Oh, so it's kind of like a little visionary kind of thing. Alright, well, let's see. Do we get anything helpful here? Autonomous Blade. Play this card next to a hero target. The first time that target deals damage, each turn this card deals one target 2 energy damage. Stand and fight or give up now. You cannot escape. So, let me see. Talisman is in front of a hero. Okay. The talisman, put it, okay. The hero target destroys whenever a hero target deals another hero target. Okay, that must happen in some other thing going on. It started if the talisman is in the villain. Okay, not flip this turn. Okay, all right. Wait. At the end of the villain turn, the top card of the villain deck is put into play. If not, okay. All right. I'm still not sure, but X equals okay. So there's nothing. What I'm trying to figure out is there anything keeping me from whacking Kismet? And it doesn't look like it. So destroy any number of construct cards. There are none. The first time a construct card is destroyed, each turn Captain Cosmic may deal up to 3 targets 1 energy damage. Certainly are a lot of you. Well, come and get me. And Dynamic Siphon. Play this card next to a hero character card. Whenever this card is dealt damage, that hero may use a power. A duet, we will play the Anthems of the Heavens. So I think this is the one we go with first, and Haka is going to be our damage dealer again, so we're going to put that next to Haka. So destroy all construct cards. Captain Cosmic either deals 1 target X irreducible energy damage or deals up to X targets 3 energy damage each, where X equals the number of construct cards destroyed this way. Incoming. Heads down, team. We'll put that in our hand. We don't want to play that yet. And we got another Dynamic Siphon. Okay, so Fnatic deals 1 target 2 radiant damage. You may draw a card. Know the error of thine ways. Final Dive. Destroy a target with 4 or fewer HP other than a character card. Fnatic deals 1 target X projectile damage, where X equals destroyed target's current HP before it was destroyed. Meet thy maker. Can't play that one. Sanctifying Strike. Fnatic deals 1 target 1 melee damage. You may draw a card. Fnatic regains 1 hit point. The team was killed by an angry human with wings and a sword. It was terrible. And then one shot Smite the Transgressor. Fnatic deals 1 target 2 melee damage. You may use an additional power this turn. I swear on all that is holy, you shall fall. Well, I think that we do this one. And we smack her. Because until the talisman starts hurting us, why hit the talisman? Right, Steve? Is that right? Is that the right decision? Okay, so he has equipment at the start of your turn. Select the damage type. All damage dealt by Tempest this turn is of that type. Reduce damage to Tempest of that type by 1 until the start of your next turn. Marinian technology functions so far beyond our current capacity. Tempest deals each non-hero target 2 cold damage. Inclement weather. Weather patterns should not be able to derail our attack. Tempest deals 1 target 5 lightning damage. The air itself is my weapon. Its strengths are mine. And then whenever a hero target would be dealt 5 or more damage from a single source, reduce that damage by 2. The very elements protect them from harm. I think what we do is we play this one. See, I'm being aggressive. We're building my deck, but... Oh, I didn't mean to hit that. I guess that did say everybody. Yeah, okay, great. So now he has 2. 2 of the same. So he has draw 2 cards, then discard 1 or more cards, and then Haka regains HP equal to the number of cards. Discard it this way. Upen ka upen upen ka upen witi ti ra. Hi. Alright. Reduce damage dealt to Haka by 1. These markings I wear on my face, I did them myself with the sharp stick and snake venom. And you're gonna punch me? And then the Taiha. Haka deals up to 2 targets 3 melee damage each. Using the Taiha is all about balance. It also helps to be stronger than everyone else, and he has 2 of those. This is what? Yeah. Okay, I think we play this one. Because yeah, we don't want to necessarily beat this guy up yet, I don't think. Again, maybe we do, and we would want to bring it over to our side. But I think if we do, doesn't that mean that she starts dealing us quite a bit of damage? Now see, this is the card we want, and has only come up, I think, in 1 of our matches. Only 1, I think. Maybe 2, but I had to get rid of it or something happened to it. So, yeah, another example of like luck. I mean, this is Haka's power move. And not so hot without it. I mean, he does well, but doesn't shine, that's for sure. Okay. We can select up to 2 targets until the start of your next turn. Reduce damage dealt to those targets by 1, or 1 player may draw 1 card now if a company. Once again, evil mindlessly strives for nothing. We can do this one. Up to 5 targets regain 1 hit point each. Prepare yourselves, the worst is yet to come. This activate in a company text. I don't have any company text. And then they can go in their trash and draw things out. So again, one of those pointless cards to have at the start of the game. But at least he has his healing one right away. And so we will heal. So I think this means everybody is like within 1 point of their starting, right? Because they only got hit for 2 total. So of course. PA, I didn't have any equipment. But yeah, this is the one that almost wiped out Haka in the deadline match because he had the intercession card, but didn't have any protection against damage. So this kind of stuff, this will kill us. At the end of the environment turn, each hero may destroy 1 of their equipment cards. Deal any hero that does not destroy any equipment cards 5 fire damage. At the start of the environment turn, if each player discards the top 3 cards of their deck, destroy this card. Yeah. Well, we may lose because of the environment, not because of this. So, select the first target to be dealt damage. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. So, Shaky Arm. Play this card next to the hero with the most cards in play. Reduce damage dealt by that hero by 1. Oh, look at your gun. You couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. Well, we're going to put it next to Captain Cosmic because he doesn't really hit anybody anyway. So, that's good. Now, what's this about Jinxes? Whenever a hero target deals another hero target 4 or more damage, 1 Jinx card is destroyed. At the end of the villain turn, the top card of the villain. Okay, so I think it's only when she flips, Kismet regains 1 HP for each lucky card in play. Then Kismet deals each hero the highest, or no, Kismet did. Oh, I don't know what. Trying not to take all day trying to figure out what she's doing. But I thought there was something about the Jinx. Maybe that was this thing. Yeah, increased damage dealt by Kismet where X equals the number of Jinx cards in play. Okay. And I guess we can't... the only way we can get rid of that is... So now she'll do 2 damage. And the only way we can get rid of the Jinx is if we can get rid of an ongoing card. Play this card next to a hero character. Whenever this card is dealt damage, that hero may use a power. I think we play this next to... Should we play it next to... Tempest, and then he can do his cold damage to everybody? Or we do it to Haka. When she flips again, what does she do? Kismet regains 1 HP for each lucky card. The highest HP... Okay. Alright. There may be a strategy forming in my mind, but I don't know. Let's place this next to Haka. Falling power. This hero deals 1 target 3 energy damage. Yeah, I think we put that in play, and I think we put that next to... This temporary blade will last longer than the foes we face. I think we put it in play with the one that's in the picture here. And because currently she only does 2 damage, now she'll do 3. And she got this one. Fnatic deals up to 3 targets 1 irreducible radiant damage each. And then damage dealt by those targets is redirected to Fnatic until the start of your next turn. Face me and tremble. I think we do this because this is 1 target 1 melee damage. 2 radiant damage. I think we do this one. We hit her. And then we draw a card because we want cards. Because we want the card. Start of your every turn. You may discard a card if you do. Fnatic deals the villain target with the highest HP 2 radiant damage. Start of your turn, Fnatic may deal herself 4 fire damage, takes no damage. This way the card is destroyed. Because we want her to get the card that allows her to destroy these ongoing cards. Oh, Yeah. We're going to do 1 target 3. So this does 5. Alright. So whenever a hero target would be dealt 5 or more damage from a single source, reduce that damage by 2. Fantastic. We want to play that. Counter that. And then let's deal everybody 2. Might as well do 2 as opposed to just 1. So he drew this, draw 2 cards, discard 1 or more cards. Increase the next damage dealt by Haka by 1 for each card discarded this way. Kamate, kamate, kaora, kaora, ai, ai, aha. Alright. Okay, well, I don't know. I don't want to play this yet. This will destroy it. Each hero may destroy. But I mean, I don't really have 2 heroes, 2 targets to hit. I could hit this guy, I suppose, and then transform over. But then what happens again when she's flipped? Kismet, she's healing herself, and then okay. So there's no lucky cards out yet. So I don't know. Okay, maybe we play this. I would like to get the other one, you know, like this one, so we can just smack her and then draw a card. I mean, that would be brilliant. Oh, we want to hit her. See, I thought we were going for the second one again. For the second target. I'm going to say stop dealing damage. So he drew this one. Select up to 2 targets until the start of your next turn. Increase damage dealt by those targets by 1. To me, heroes, we shall win this day. And this is reduce damage. We may need that one because Tempest and Arjuna Adept's getting pretty beat up. So yeah, let's play that one. I mean, you know, God forbid we get any instruments so that we can play any accompaniments. Yeah, really. Should I heal 1 or reduce damage by 1? It's kind of the same, right? I think we get more out of it this way, actually. Because we're preventing 1 in the future, or we heal 1 of everybody, which basically means for those that we would have protected, it's a wash. They're going to get healed 1, and then they're going to get hit for 1. So I think we go for this. And I think we heal this guy back up. Heal Tempest. Heal Arjuna Adept. Heal Captain Cosmic. And then heal him. Keep him at the top there. No. Oh, sure. So, this comes up. Increase all damage dealt by 1. At the end of their turn, one player may discard 2 cards to destroy this card. The glinting black field stood as a stark lifeless clearing in the otherwise verdant landscape. So, yeah. Now that I put some damage mitigation in place, so that basically she wouldn't be really damaging them much at all, and then I do the 1 heal, which for the net of, 0, then this comes out. Yeah, sure. Yeah, right. That's what happens, game. Yeah, not that you, yeah, see? Yeah, see that? Put the shielding winds in. So then it would have only been like, yeah, what? It would have been down to 2. But they got to throw that guy out there, so that does 3. I mean, Sure, that was the next card in the deck game. Yeah, sure you didn't pull that out just because of the setup I've got going. Kinda suspect. I'm kinda suspect. And so now she's going to deal 2, right? 3. Because the talisman... Because what? Because of the Jinx card that's in play. Yeah. Uh-huh. Right. That was the baloney. That was a baloney draw, and you know it, game. You know it. Yes. Should have played that first. So I'm going to take this out. And now, yeah, now she doesn't have the booster. She doesn't have the booster from the trinket. Whatever that thing was. The talisman. So I should have hit that one first so I could wipe it out. And then save a point on the autonomous blade. So now he's got, Captain Cosmic has 2 shaky arms. Well, we've been lucky that I guess she hasn't drawn any luck cards yet. We've been getting pretty beat up pretty badly because of this. Too bad we haven't gotten a card yet that allows us to destroy that environment card, but okay. Well, that's all the time that we have for today. Sorry I took so much time at the beginning of the game to monologue there, but wanted to just get that out, put out my opinion. Not that probably anybody cared, but anyway, hope that you've enjoyed this match so far. I don't know whether we're doing well or not, but hopefully you'll come back and continue to watch us as we continue with this match, and until then, have a terrific day.